Hello everyone. This is my CGC unboxing video. It's my first ever unboxing video. Never done one before. Just thought I'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes, and if it's fun, maybe I'll do more in the future. We'll see. Basically, I got back 3 books from CGC. Got them right here with me. My dear wife has taken over the grades, so I haven't seen what the grades are. I don't know what they are. And I'll be uncovering them live with you. I'll show you the books before. I'll give you my guess as to what the grade is, and we'll untape them together and see if I was right. That's basically it. So, without further ado, let's check out the books. Let's get it out of the bag. And our first book is NYX number 3, a first appearance of X23. So, really great book to have. Great cover. I actually like the cover of number 4 better. It's kind of a cooler cover, but this one's cool too, and it's a first appearance, so it's a really must book to have. I bought it. I got this one actually on eBay for, I think it was right around the fair market value of 9.0, but I got it raw. Usually something I don't do. For books of this high value, I usually just buy them slab. Don't know why I decided to go for raw in this case. I kind of regretted it afterwards, but it is what it is. Basically, I mean, the book looks pretty great, just like it looked in the pictures when I bought it. The corner is slightly worn out. I don't know if you can probably can't see it through the camera, but the corner here, the upper left corner, is slightly worn out. And there was what looked to be like a very small tear on the top left corner, the one that's worn out. Other than that, I think the book was, pretty much perfect. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it has its flaws, but nothing noticeable that I noticed. So it's overall pretty great, and I think it presents really, really well when you look at it in the slab. But again, that corner kind of bothered me, and that's why I kind of regretted buying it raw. So since then I bought another copy of the book, so I'll probably keep the other one. I bought a slab this time, and this one I guess I'm going to keep for a time, and at some point sell it off. So what grade do I think this is? So it presents really great. I really can't find any flaws. I think that worn out corner is like the only thing I can actually point out, but it does have like a very small tear in that corner, and it is worn out. So I think I would guess, I think they're going to knock it down seriously. I think it would get an 8.5, even though that's like the only flaw that I can actually see. But I think it would get an 8.5. That would be my gamble. So now let's reveal the grade live, and I'll be as surprised as you are. Right, I can actually see from this side what it is, and it's a 9.2. Nice, that's pretty good. That's better than I thought, actually. I guess that corner didn't knock it out too hard. I don't know if let's see if there's anything more interesting here. So it's white pages, which was kind of expected. And I don't think there's anything more of interest here. But yeah, 9.2. Yes, really nice. So not a bad deal after all, even though I bought it raw. And I'm quite happy with this grade, actually. This is pretty good. I like this one. Right. So really good start. Really good start. 9.2 NYX number 3. Let's see what's next on the list. Now the bag. Right. So X-Men 129. It's the first appearance of Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Yes, first appearance of Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost. And Sebastian Shaw as well, maybe. We'll see when we'll tape it off. So, again, great book. I'm a huge fan of X-Men, so I have almost all the X-Men books. Great book to have. I bought this one off eBay. I bought it slabbed already, It was a CGC 6.5 when I bought it. And I bought it for right around the fair market value. Well, I think it was right around $160, which at the time when I bought it was like a year ago or so. I think it was even a pretty good price. Now I'm guessing it's right around the price for a 6.5. But the thing, and it looked that way in the pictures, and it pretty much looks that way now when I look at it. It looks pretty darn near perfect. Like, I really can't find almost any flaw in it at all. I mean, there's just very slight scratches here in the corner, but like they're really, really slight. You can barely see them, and there's almost nothing. I can't see any other flaw, honestly. So really weird that it got a 6.5 the first time. I looked at the grader notes back then. I can't recall what they were, but there was nothing major. There was like really just tiny stuff pointed out. So we basically cracked the slab and sent it again, and I'm just really curious on this one to know what it got. So what do I think it will get? So honestly, if I was just considering it the way it is, I think I would say it's easily like a 9.2, 9.4, easily, I think. So I would probably go 9.2 if I was just, if I didn't know it was slab before. Because it got a 6.5, I'm kind of hesitant, like there's probably some flaw that I'm missing here. So knowing all that I know, I would have to gamble 8.0. I'll go somewhere in the middle, okay? Even though, again, if I didn't know it was slab before, I would have guessed like 9.2 or even 9.4. So my guess is 8.0. Let's see. Untape it together. What did it get? Is this the right corner? Yeah. What did it get? 8.0. That was right on the money. Wow. 8.0. Really cool. So great bump to have, right? Now I have an 8.0 X-Men 129 instead of a 6.5. So my game was good, but honestly, I still don't understand why it's an 8.0 and not better. Honestly, it presents superbly. It looks perfect, really. I don't know why I mean, if you guys see any flaw, please write in the comments. It looks darn near perfect to me, really. I can't see anything wrong with it. So it's an 8.0 that really presents like a near mint, in my opinion. Anyway. So next on the list, and the biggest book by far is, yes, it is the one and only Hulk 181. Yes. So this book I also bought slabbed, and it was slabbed at 8.0. But it was an 8.0, like a really, really old CGC label. And, they usually say that these really old CGC labels were kind of harshly, or much more harshly graded. So sometimes you can, resend them and get a better grade, a grade bump. I was kind of hoping this would be the case here. So kind of, when I pay what I paid for it, I kind of assumed like maybe I can get it a grade bump. I think since then prices even dropped some, so it's not going to be worth it anyway. It doesn't matter almost doesn't matter which grade it gets. And also, like, I think once I actually got it, looking at it, it really does look like an 8.0. Like, it has some spine ticks, quite a few of them. None of the major, small spine ticks, but I got a few of them. And like the upper right corner here is a bit worn out, which also deducts a grade. I actually don't think it was worn out when I sent it out to CGC. I kind of remember it was sharp, so I think they might have done that, unfortunately. But it is now, so it is what it is. So this used to be an 8.0 really old CGC label. Question is, what would I wager it got now? So I would have to guess it's still an 8.0, honestly. It was still worth sending it for the fun of it, actually, but I think it's gonna stick with an 8.0. I think the best grade bump it might get is 8.5, which is within the realm of possibility, but I don't think it can get any more than that because of all the spine tips in the one corner. That's probably the best it can do. But I would gamble on an 8.0 still. Let's see what I got. It's this corner, right? Yeah. Oh, I can see from the other side, 9.2. Really? Really, a 9.2? That's actually really surprising. I did not think it would get a 9.2. Really? So this got a 9.2 and the perfect X-Men 129 got an 8.0. Maybe I don't know enough about grading, as much about grading as I would have liked to think that I know. I don't know. This is really surprising. Really good. I actually got the best grade bump on the most expensive book out of the three. This is really cool. So now this has actually been worth it money-wise. Really worth it. Wow. Super cool. Super cool. I actually own a 9.2 Hulk 181. It was really worth it. Cool. Really cool. So that wraps up these three. I mean, if anybody has any questions or want to let me know what you thought, write it down in the comments. I have 4 more books on the way from CGC that are still on the way. If this is fun, maybe I'll do the same for the other 4. But other than that, that's it for now. And thank you all for watching. Have a great day.